What's the scoop? Well, all them want it, that's how we flaunt it. All them need it and them want it.
You wanna know? Yeah. They never know some have to spell it. WTS. What's the scoop?
What's the scoop?
Fun, factual, fraud, and unbiased. Your girl TIFAN.
Quick cook set. Rice, double yes. Check out what's the scoop? Chang.
All right.
Hey, WTS.
There's eight.
I want to say welcome to What's the Scoop. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm Courtney Mack. We're in the building. Another Saturday evening is 8.
Without a doubt, when I say big up, of course, DJ Lollipop in the building.
What going Lollipop?
Turning on my mic is 8.
All right, which is
Okay,
right.
we say it don't cuss now. What a fiery top 10. Cha-cha.
Yes.
Look here.
Jeez.
Kisha, did I hear what going? Kisha, did I hear what going?
Hello, look here.
I have to let these guys know what's up, you know.
No, well, everybody was doing it. Everybody was pretty much wanting to know what's up. You
Look
know
here,
what I mean?
when I realized that Biggs had to be drawn into the mix, I say, yo,
Biggs have to turn
serious
referee.
business.
Yeah, Big's coming at the big side, you know what I mean? No star.
Yeah, I
but-
guess, when it comes to music, passions run high.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know. I mean, it was a wonderful vibe, you know what I mean? Maybe a person or two may not necessarily agree at points, and you don't know that's how it is, you know what I mean? I mean, the truth is, not everybody will agree with every decision that, everybody has their own opinions,
And I think as a people, we have to learn to agree to disagree.
Yeah, man,
like
absolutely.
it's okay to have varying views and opinions and, just have healthy conversations and keep it moving, and nobody with no pashai or wop.
And I mean, yeah, absolutely. And then that's what we do with the IRIE FM Dancehall Countdown. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, and we can all agree to disagree with that. You know what I mean? So there was nobody never did go all out. You know what I mean? But it got heated.
Very heated. We're so happy that Brother Pop is calm.
Yeah, but he's calm and collected. Well, not a lot of persons would know that, right after that, I mean, it was, everybody did,
It was good vibes.
Yeah,
No, for real.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Bridging and I talk about things and,
Yeah.
Conversation.
Well hot. I mean, it was still hot afterwards, but then,
I can't imagine.
Eventually went right back to zero,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So once again, big up to all the persons locked in right now for What's the Scoop, of course. Whether not you're on a lane, on a corner, on a ends, on a block, we say good evening to you.
Of course, for sure. And the entire team as usual, because I know we just big up Papa alone, but big up to Peter, DJ Kamar holding it down.
Yeah, man. Big up to DJ Collision as well. Big up the entire team.
Collision in the building.
Yeah,
Right. I mean, we haven't seen each other since, the holiday.
Yeah, I mean,
we took that break. What was the party scene like? Well, you party till you don't know yourself, or it go your balance, moderation, birthday.
Yeah.
So we know.
Yeah, when we party, we always party where we still, like you said, moderation is important, and we don't overdo nothing. So it was a pretty good vibes outside. First in Independence holiday weekend in a long time, and touched quite a number of different spots, and it was a great vibe, I would say. You know what I mean?
Monkeypox are not good vibes.
Well, no, we can't just say are not, but the truth is we have to try our best to just.
Well, I mean, people touch out and have a good vibes. I'm sure you're greeting and hugs.
Yeah, man,
hey, long time to see you, Mark.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, we did that too, but you don't know, interactions every now and then. I mean, you can't be too careful, but yeah, you know what I mean?
You still have to,
it
take
was
the
in the
necessary
mind.
precaution.
It was in the mind, but yeah, I won't necessarily say it was protocols were observed fully like last year, but it was a little bit more relaxed. But
touch out and go on.
Yeah,
go on with yourself. I know it's your birthday, 21.
Right, that's so.
Yeah, so how you want to get into the dish, Mark? How whole heap of things are going,
Too much, yeah, man. I mean, how you want to start it?
Well, I want to kick off with, of course, Bounty Killer. The dancehall heavyweight has issued proceedings in the High Court Justice in London, UK against British national Othman Mukhlis. Now, in the lawsuit, Bounty has claimed that Mukhlis, his company Jamdown Music Limited, collected over £325,000, which is roughly 60 mil Jamaican dollars of Bounty's royalties since 2002 that were never paid to the ground god. The scoop is the missing money was recently discovered by Bounty Killer's former manager, Julian Jones Griffith, who brought it to the entertainer's attention, and Bounty quickly retained lawyers in the US and UK who investigated the matter and found statements and payments for over £325,000 that were never paid to him. Imagine that, Mac.
No, that's serious.
Over 60 mil in unpaid royalties and that kind of thing. So we're really following this story, really watching it, and truly hope that Bounty Killer gets the justice. He was really quick to the draw. Like once, it was brought to his attention that this is happening, to basically file a lawsuit. And in addition, we understand that the agreement, there was an agreement for Mukhlis to collect his royalties for a 15% commission. However, Mukhlis made a fraudulent misrepresentation, which means that the agreement should be rescinded. So we're following the case, and hopefully, like I mentioned, Bounty can get justice because 60 mil is a whole heap of money.
No, look here, listen.
And his intellectual property, so it's crazy, it's wild.
No, that guy, they mean a problem, I mean, some
trouble.
Some serious problem. I guess whether be a publisher or not, the truth is that the artist money that, so is the artist supposed to negotiate that part of things? You know what I mean? I mean, you can't just take the man things like that and whatnot. I mean, allegedly, based on what we are understanding. But by all indication, Bounty's in his right. And, this can be a big lawsuit in terms of... It
is a big lawsuit already,
in terms of recouping, because I'm sure with his lawyers, I mean, we understand that he hired a US lawyer as well as a UK lawyer. And they probably can get a lot more.
Absolutely. So we're following it, and also kudos and big up to Julian for pointing that out to Bounty Killer as a former manager. And this also goes to show that it is important to have a business structure as entertainers. You want to have a management team. You need to have these different areas and aspects of what you're doing covered, to be on top of it, because a lawsuit was only filed in June of 2022. So, imagine if a team was actually in place and tracking this sort of situation to just be on top of it. Because as an artist, you're focusing on the creative aspect of it. You're focusing on performance, performing and performances and tours and that kind of thing. So you really cannot be able to have your pulse on all these different areas of the business.
Yeah, and also just to add on what you said, Kish, you see, okay, so just like other persons go up, for pension plans, royalties are like, pension plans for entertainers. So to be honest with you, in all fairness, there was no escaping. He had to get that money by any means necessary, and it's never too late to really claim for it, because it's going to be always there for the entertainer to collect, because it's his money. As long as he has a publisher who is fully aware of all the money that he's supposed to get, then that should be the case. So I gather he thought that this person was more or less trustworthy enough to handle his business. So clearly this is also a case
the
of that
contractual agreement, whether verbal or if they had a physical written contract to say, okay, 15% is what you are entitled to.
Yeah, man.
Just ensure that Killer gets his monies.
Yeah, man. The
as opposed to
the artist royalty, I get money from, So the truth is that, I mean, you can't go around it. One way or another, Bounty know that, listen, him royalties, him supposed to collect a certain amount of money. And they always say that royalties, it's never too late, because the longer you wait to collect your royalties, is the more money you'll make, too. You understand? So the truth is...
But in this case, you had someone that was claiming and collecting
right
on his his behalf.
And that's how the lawsuit going to come now, where you're going to have to find more and probably can sue.
You know, I don't know what happened to Mucklis. I mean, that's kind of worthless behavior.
You couldn't find a better rhyme right there. Yeah. All right. So
Right,
in other
so-
news, Lolly, of course, he has partnered with Statin for the 15 population and housing census campaign. We understand, of course, the entertainer will be a part of this new initiative. Actually, it's a population and housing census that is set to go on the way starting next month. So, I mean, there's going to be a system in place where, you know, of course, national census, you know, when everybody persons go to your place and find out how many persons occupying the homes and so on, and, you know, what are the person's names and all of these things. So they are launching this officially come next month, which is in September. And of course, like we said, Lolly, he is a partner he's partnering with Statical Institute of Jamaica to launch their 15th population and housing census. You know, all set for September. So this is pretty interesting. I gather, you know, I realize that more or less they want to have like a youthful or a fun vibe towards, you know, this whole initiative of persons just being a part of census. You know, because, you know, I remember years ago, you know, I remember seeing persons coming around and saying, oh, you know, have the paper asking questions and so on. And then I haven't seen it years after. I don't know if you can recall seeing it after that, Kish.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so I mean, this is a new thing. I gather it may coincide with the whole need and all of these kind of different things where persons know, you know, all of these things. But Lolly, big up to you for partnering with them on that. And
and big up to Lolly in general. You know, he seems to be doing pretty well. You know, like he's doing his shows internationally.
Yes.
He's also participating and very active. I mean, he was at the Grand Gala.
Yes.
You know, you see the Prime Minister Lolly, a leg of the bird.
No, it wasn't a bird. It wasn't a bird. Probably an eagle. It was Lego in an eagle or something, you know. Or,
look here.
You know, not a
so,
bird.
you know, big up to Lolly. I mean, he is absolutely creating an impact in, you know, different sections and, you know, pockets across the island and around the world. So it's a good look.
Absolutely. And also to add to his big up also, I must say that he's a great performer as well. That is an artist that every time that I see him on a stage, it is always entertaining. So big up again. Even though we never reached a big up part yet, but you know, yeah.
And also in the dish, Mac, you know, 2 years after meeting on the set of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Spice has confirmed that she and her boyfriend, Justin Budd, have split. The scoop is Spice on Thursday in an Instagram live said, quote, "If you miss Ras and want, what make you not go there with him? And if you want a man for control you, what make you not go there with him?" End quote. Now, in an August 2021 episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Rasta told Spice that he feels some type of way about her grinding and dancing on other men during her performance, and know that she isn't single anymore. She needs to watch what she does and tone down. Now, Spice in her response said, "Me no want a man tell me say, me can't dance, me can't do this, me can't skin out, me can't broke out, me can't wear certain clothes, me can't do this and me can't do that. Me not doing it." No, Mac Pop, talk to me. You know, was Rasta or is Rasta out of line for saying to Spice that, you know, you can't do this, and then, you know, like, this is how he met her. She's a dancehall artist. It is part of her performance. What's your take on it?
Rasta for know what him sign up for, you know. Rasta for know what him sign up for. So the truth is, guess what I go on? You know what I go come with it when time you decide say I go date Spice. Don't. You know, say she did say skin out. She did say I will it more other things and all of these things. And you know, say, you know, people are going to get jump on. People are going to, you know, I go move to Spice.
And
I mean,
it's
the
like
queen of the dance
action.
and she at work. And remember, say after she work, she done probably, you know, buy you something nice too. And all these things, but you must know where you sign up for. So the truth is, if you agree, say you go in a relationship, you know what time it is when you come on to Spice. So,
what's your take, Pop? You feel like Rasta OD, you know, in trying to tell her how to act, and then saying no, that you're not single anymore. You know, tone it down.
Even though I know him sign up for, I feel like there's a thing called principle. And when you're in a relationship, even though you used to do certain things, you have to tone down.
On the stage.
No, but isn't
stage.
if Spice toned up? But think
if
about
me
it,
a
Pop.
Rasta, me uno want to see no man a dagger my woman on stage.
No. Rasta.
No, but
Alright,
she's
Kish,
in
you know, so me find the
control.
formula. Me find the formula.
What the formula?
Here we go now. Rasta, him never in a relationship with Spice, you know. I'm in a relationship with Grace Hamilton.
No, not only that.
Yeah, so when she reach on stage, it's no longer Grace. It's Spice.
No, but they make the thing go public. So
Yeah.
everybody knows you're a Rasta woman that. And then you see a next man up there, a dagger
Yeah, but
Spice,
then that she do a dancer.
No, but Pop, she's a dancehall artist, and that is a part of
and
her
she
stage
said, remember she
craft.
write song
Yeah,
and say
she passed that age now, you know.
past which age?
But who are you
she
to
not
tell her
fi-
that,
she not
Pop?
fi do that again.
Then she just lift up her foot when she go on stage.
If she want to do that, she load the relationship thing then. But if
Until she
if
can't
you
lift
say
up foot again.
if
So,
you're
Pop,
gonna say
what we
you're
getting
going,
from you?
if you're gonna say you're going in a relationship,
Yes.
you have to have a level of maturity.
So she can't lift up her left foot again and hold it in her hand.
No.
So Pop, let me ask you this, Pop. Let me ask you this. You are in a relationship, and you know, so when you go out there, you touch the mic and music sweet, and you chat up your face because you cue your next song where you want to play, and you talk about the woman them.
Yeah.
And your partner says to you, Pop, you're no longer single. You're in a relationship, and I feel some type of way when you call out the woman them like that and ackle up yourself on stage. Me not like it. Cut it out. Are you going to take heed and cut it out?
Kissy, I know you did not go to say
No, talk to me, Pop. Talk to me.
That is different.
It is not different.
Explain.
It is not different, Pop.
That
Because
is-
sometimes I do see you dancing with women on stage as part of your selection and whatever. And you're carrying on really bad.
Pop, what did that say?
No, I'm not saying no. But Maki,
Yeah.
No buts,
Yeah.
man.
help me out here.
No,
That-
well-
that different.
No buts, it's not
no
different. Look,
Look
there
at
has
that.
to be a separation
No,
and an
it is,
understanding.
it is,
And,
watch it.
Mark, what Rasta is showing us is
Yeah.
that he's not the type of man that can handle a star, a dancehall artist for a partner.
Then that me I tell you, man, Rasta. Remember,
it is just what it
Rasta,
is.
Rasta for know say boy, you know, a Spice him did in a relationship with, and these are the things that, you know, comes with Spice. She a go-
Exactly.
she a go- yeah.
Similarly with Spice, with Pop's partner,
Yeah.
they're in a relationship with Kerio, but they're still getting lollipop.
So Kishima,
And that's not sweet.
you know, feel
Is what they're not saying.
so Kishima, you know,
Fix
feel like
things.
if Rasta have a conversation with her
Mm-hmm.
and him point out when him have a problem with, you know, feel like she can
Look, he did have a
adjust.
conversation based on what we saw on Love and Hip Hop, and I can only go off of that because I'm not in their private space. And he came off a little too strong because it's almost as if he wanted her to change. And then in the same breath, he also has to take into consideration that he met her queen of the dancehall artist
Me
Spice,
can't
and that is a
agree
part
with-
of
me
her
can't agree
performance
with the
and
change
set.
part, because the truth is, I mean, if you meet somebody, you know, in certain capacity and you agree that, I mean, I'm sure there was a conversation, like you said, Tukish, before all of this, now knowing what you're up against, I mean, what the situation is. So the most we can say is Rasta look like him get super jealous tonight. You know?
Maki, love, you know, feel like love should conquer all.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
In-
Pop,
in the
which is why
interest
you have
of
to
love,
clean
she
up the
coulda
way you
changed.
act.
Yeah, what she
Pop,
can say,
that is
people,
why
watch her,
you
watch
have
her.
to clean up
Remember
the
we
way
put up the left foot
you
there, you know?
act.
Remember me in a relationship, you know, watch her, and she take up the left foot and go on, and she just, all a man come dance, and she say, watch her, remember me in my relationship, so dance with one of the dancers.
Because me see Beanie Man, I go perform one song when him and Crystal was together.
Yeah.
Remember they done a Ikaya and him I go perform Man Fi Have Enough Girl.
Yeah.
And then him see her in a crowd and him say him nah, but I do that song there.
No, but Pop, that was a part
So-
of Beanie Man's act as well,
Yeah.
because he did it. He said, look, Crystal is right there when they were together, and him go, man, we have no, see Crystal there. And him no bother do it. The
Yeah.
crowd erupt because he know he's very creative and he made that a part of his set.
I
It's
remember
like
say at
you
the
see a
time-
woman in the audience
at
and
the
you
time
still
Crystal
are
like
intro
that
to
tune
tune
there
them
too.
the same way.
So hold on then now. What you mean say now? So what you feel like, Doctor, should I just stop singing that song then when you're in a relationship? None at all. A big song.
Him say him.
He said it.
Yeah, but as a part
But
I said,
it's
man.
a style thing. It's a
Part
style
I-
thing, Pop.
All when he married him, did I sing enough, girl?
Well, me personally feel like Spice can tone down. Like
Me
if you're
personally
in a
feel like you
if you're
for tone down to
if you're
Pop.
in a
You're in a
serious-
relationship.
Me feel like she could just go and lift up her left foot.
Maki. I
Just
can't believe what you are saying.
Yeah, man, just go and lift up. Then
No,
that she been a do.
That's
That she
supposed to
been a
in
be
the
do.
in
same
a
breath.
Rasta position now.
No, them don't know who me sign up with. So me know say left foot I go up now here.
Just
Look,
like how
Darren
sometime
Miles,
I meet a girl
Darren Miles
love
on
that party.
Facebook has a very interesting point.
What him say? What
He
him say?
says it's like dating an actress and you're watching a movie and she's kissing other people, or depending on the scene,
Yeah.
the kiss may go a
What you
little
go do?
further.
Remember
What
say-
are you going to do?
remember
Tell
say
her to tone it
Beyonce
down?
can't do certain things in a video, you know.
Then that's
No,
why Sean
because
Paul
she
did get the
chose
fight.
not to.
And that caused the problem with Sean Paul
Yeah.
and them, you know.
And then no more song no go on like that again.
Beyonce can't do certain things.
No,
you know.
baby boy.
Principle, Maki.
But you got Beyonce versus Spice. Spice, Spice left
As
foot, man.
much as you might meet a girl with love go party,
Yeah.
when you take her up now, that have to cut out, man.
But remember, say
yeah,
Spice
say,
I go
look here,
eat
make
food,
we
you know.
change the
That have to
topic.
cut out,
Food
man.
have to eat from Spice, you know. She have to put
Pop,
up a
look
left
here.
foot.
Maki,
Yeah.
let Pop repeat what he just said.
Repeat.
I say, if me meet a girl with love go party,
Yes.
when she there with me now, that have to cut out. Militancy.
Dalios.
Not even for
Joke,
fun.
yeah,
See
Vic.
me I say?
So, Pop, what are you compromising for her?
She
Because
go
it goes
party
both
with her friend
ways.
them. She not go party with you. She go because she love party, you know. So the fact that she love party, you can't take that out.
You know, cut out completely, you know, but
Yeah.
them whole heap of party.
Yeah, because
party,
Shannon is saying it's not fair to compromise your bread and butter. You have to secure your bottom line. But,
Yeah.
you know, Pop, what are you compromising
We
for
have to
your
secure.
partner?
We have to secure Kish.
Your bottom line.
Oh, your bottom line.
Wow.
Yes.
Anything sweet you, when so are you?
No, Pop, you not talk fair today at all. Come like we have got chucking on the bun out.
Yeah. Today.
Yeah,
you know,
but
today,
what else is in the dish? Because we could chat forever on this topic.
Look here, the one. I mean, all right. So big up to Shensia. Now we for one female artist to the next. Shensia cops her first entry on the UK singles chart with Calvin Harris, Charlie Puth. Of course, it's a somewhat of a collaboration. Scottish mega producer Calvin Harris and American singer Charlie Puth has earned the Jamaican singer her first entry on the UK singles chart. So that's wonderful. I mean, big up to Shensia, continue to do wonderful things, and we see a lot of collaboration. Big up to the management team as well, because that is also important. So, sounding good, and we're looking forward to see all these things and see how it works out for her as it relates to that for the UK singles chart.
All right, it's a good look. Big up to Shensia as always.
Yeah.
All right, so no, see when I met the people on my wife for the bottom line. All right, so with the dish out the way, it's time for the big ups and the bonouts. Kicking off with Pop. What's your big up this week?
You know, this week, man, big up Flossers Paradise family.
Yeah.
We have a thing, look, more name code, we are going there in the place.
Which part that?
Up at Claremont, up at Alderton,
Okay.
The viral God I got there live, so
See it there?
big up the whole Claremont too, because I got there about.
All right, Lollipop. Forward.
All right, it's a good look. It's a good look.
we have
You know,
big up
I want to big up the IRIE FM listeners who not only are they listening to their radios or listening via their television sets, but they're always participating via WhatsApp or social media platforms. They're taking time out to text and sending their messages, and sometimes some of them are sending multiple messages.
True.
And some of them may even know them name from just consistently participating once you're on air, or just right across the board you can see them fueling and sending message and communicating. So I want to big up those dedicated IRIE FM listeners that tune in and turn up from Monday to Sunday, every day, all day. Big up on yourself.
Right, true. All right, nice. I mean, segue into my big up as well. Big up also to, the listeners who are locked in Negril. Was in Negril yesterday, and, the vibe and the energy was just so wonderful. I mean, shout out to all the listeners who were in Negril yesterday when IRIE FM was in the area. And all the listeners who just listen to IRIE FM right through from the start, from morning to night, right through, them to lock off the radio. And also, I want to use the opportunity to big up all the persons who reached out, sending birthday greetings earlier on this week on my birthday. Well appreciated and big up. I mean, me still answer messages, so you don't know, say.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah,
Leo.
So, yeah, man, right through.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't know, create a balance. So we balance the thing. Big ups are out the way. Time for the bun out. Pop, what's your bun out this week?
This week, man, bun out some hairdresser though.
What going?
While them do a client here,
Yeah.
and the client a text somebody and them down in the phone, they must see everything, and them can go back go report what them see.
Oh, where I say?
Yeah.
What go on?
Let me see hairdresser mash up enough people relationship.
Well,
So
all the
who
time.
them
As
go
a
text back?
whole heap of thing talk a hairdresser shop.
And nail tech too.
And nail tech.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So not just say hairdresser and nail tech, no bring in the barbers them, cause the man them love
that
chat
no go on a
too.
barber
A
shop.
sports you
No.
talk
No
about
man,
and-
no
No,
man,
Kishi.
no
Me
man.
nah go make your bun
Barber
out
shop.
barber them
Oh, no.
that no go on
No, man,
a
with them the
barber
reason
shop.
they
Look
don't
here,
go on a
Pop, don't
barber
make me
shop,
have to
man.
use my bun out and deal with the
Barber shop
barbers
talk
them,
about Football and
Football
stuff
and-
No,
Sports
barber
and-
shop. Yo, no lie.
That girl, they look nice,
Yeah.
them look us up there.
Look here.
The barber
Yeah.
them
Remember,
must
I
stay
have a son, and I've made several treks to the barber shop,
No,
and
man,
I'm
don't-
standing
one
on the
barber you talk
outside, and
about
I'm
it,
hearing the
you don't go on a barber
conversation.
shop, man. One barber you fit talk about. I just one barber did do that.
Yeah.
The rest of barber them
Look
good
here.
man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's not just nail tech alone, so not to stop
but nail
it.
tech and the hairdresser them it more popular.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, everybody business there, so.
Yeah, man. And some will polite tell too,
And some whole heap of lies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
well,
so
if
polite,
things
so
gone.
polite,
So,
yeah.
so now, Pop, at least you know to be careful with your messages. So
I
you
don't
know,
mean, I
you
never
know, act
say that.
loose with it.
Yeah,
Disclaimer, I don't mean.
yeah, it's not. He said
We
it's
know
not
you can
his.
groom your ear.
It's just
Yeah.
a bridge in a sheer,
Yeah.
a little thing I go on.
Well,
And I
reach
say,
them.
Jah know that you're just not easy.
What go on? The hairdresser
Or
mash up in
if you
thing.
don't know the people in phone, I really text them. And the thing is, the hairdresser know who I text.
You
You
see
see
all
me?
that now.
I know the person.
So, Pop, when your friend tell you at the barber shop,
No.
I don't get the barber involved.
Panicana, we did that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
But you have to write the barber shop.
Okay.
Yeah. So who
All right.
we are both out now.
So my burnout now, you have some parents who are not allowing their children to be children.
Yeah.
So I more burnout the parents them who pierce them sons' ears and sending them off to school in
Yeah.
earrings.
Solid. Burnout.
Boy pick me now. We're not even we're talking about the primary and the basic school level.
Right there,
So you see them parents that were now well no meds and do that, burn off.
Burn way. Ash. Right there, so. All right, my burnout for this week. Say my burnout. I don't know who's responsible mainly, whether or not if it is there are different organizations. Yeah, I mean, supposedly should have deal with this situation. But may I burn out some authorities who they take for granted some of the things that are on the road, especially like dead carcass and so on. We find say we'll put dead dog up on the road and we'll put dead animals in general, and it's been there for days and days and days, and there's no authority that comes and say, boy, you know what, we could remove this, especially on highways and main roads. I mean, we understand if it's close to somebody's home or somewhat, sometimes persons take their own personal self and just remove it because of the smell or whatever the case is. But I don't know who is responsible. But listen, we need to work out something when it come on to like the dead animals that are on the road. Sometimes them cause accidents. Somebody is swinging out of the carcass and hitting another person, and then so much things happen. Somebody can lose them life too. So remove all of them dead animals with up on the road. Me I burn out all of them people
Proper
Yeah, man,
burn.
that's a real problem.
After 2 weeks, one dog did out this.
right in front of IRIE FM.
Yeah.
Two
Wow.
weeks now.
Till him mash out.
And the vehicle bounce P side gone over, so P side go over there, so and then before you know it, and that's where it go until you just start smelling stuff, and then you're no longer seeing it. I mean, come on. I mean, it's been weeks. So burn off them. Whoever is responsible, I'm not sure exactly who the authority is right now, but whomever we need to do something about it. So many persons in other areas are having the same problem where dead animals are there for days, weeks. You know? Burn off.
All right, so now we have the burnouts and the big ups out the way. We want to take a break or we want to run right into it?
Yeah, you know, we can take a time signal.
All right.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to. IRIE FM. IRIE FM.
All right, so we do it different. We take a jingle. Ready now.
Radio Land, are you ready?
Internet peeps, are you ready?
Happening right now on the WTS stage, throwback style.
It's all about Ikea.
Yeah, 'cause everything is nothing if I ain't got you. See, everything is nothing if I ain't got you. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, I ain't got nothing. There'll be tears in your heaven, then it rains in my world. A beautiful flower needs the sun to grow. You're my night and I'm your southern glow. How can you ever live without an angel? See, bring back the lights at the end of the tunnel. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got you, ain't got you. See, there'll be tears in your heaven, then it rains in my world. Take a piece of me each time you leave. No one knows the emptiness of you, baby. Because you're one half, I'm one half. Together we go whole. You complete me when I lose control. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, there'll be tears in your heaven, then it rains in my world. You think of that? It's like you shot cocaine in my brain. Get them off into my pain. You got me weak like 7 days. Got me falling like rain, baby. Got me wishing you were here, believe me. Living without you it's not easy, yeah. If you ever leave me, it's like you pull the world from underneath me. Baby, see I don't want no one but you. If I ain't got you, see I ain't got nothing. If I ain't got you, ain't got you, there'll be tears in your heaven, then it rains in my world. If I ain't got you. Well, you know it's the girl Ikaya, right? I want to big up all of the man that knows them represent for them Empress, don't it? And the woman that knows them represent for them man, don't it? You think of that? So from my you own the man say, yeah, she can't take him from you, say. And from your possession glue, you don't know him have to come back to you. Because I ain't giving up on my baby. Yeah. No. Oh baby. La da 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 da. Check it. So from my you own the man say, yeah, she can't take him from you, say. And from your possession glue, You don't know when I will come back to you because I ain't giving up on my baby. I ain't giving up on my man. I ain't giving up on my baby, even though he's locked up in. I ain't giving up on my. I ain't giving up on my man. I ain't giving. But can't tell you why I'm not give up on you. Yeah. People be talking this, people be talking bad, but I don't give a damn, cause baby boy, I got your back. With them the day when we are hustling at the streets, sleepless night we are looking for find the food for eat, huh? Now you watch up it, me rap it, you suck it, me sash it. Whenever you want it, me got it. Need it to copy, tell them not try. Ride or die for my man, me will clap it, yeah. I ain't giving up on my baby. I ain't giving up on my man. I ain't giving up on my baby. I ain't giving up on my baby. I ain't giving up on my man. I ain't giving up on you. And I hope you understand. Never gonna give it away. Never gonna give it away. I'm never gonna give it away. Never gonna give it away. Check it. So baby, don't worry yourself. Before me give it up, me make it safe on the shelf. And none of them can't catch me with wealth. Your medicine alone good for me, yeah, pool. Well, you know, so we still have to represent for the man, though. But you know, say you have some man who treat you like a queen and all these things, you know. But we have to represent same way for the one that we fall short. You understand what I say? Drop it for me there. This song is called My Man. And I want y'all to listen to the words of the song. Listen me. My man, he's a damn good man. See, ain't nothing too good. I just wanna thank you. But there's one thing, I know I can have it all. Oh no. But there's just one thing that I wish. I wish your love was as good as you look. I wish your muscle was as big as you talk. I wish your kisses were as long as. Say go on, Kia. Say go on, Kia. Say go on, Kia. Alright. See my man, cause he's a damn good man. See, ain't nothing too good. I just wanna thank you. But there's one thing, I know I can have it all. Oh no. But there's just one thing that I wish. I wish your love was as good as you look. I wish your muscle was as big as you talk. I wish your kisses were as long as you were weak. For some reason you come too fast. That's my man. I know I won't leave my man. Oh no. But there's just one thing. But can't tell you what I wish. You know man not gonna leave you cause you drop shot. Strong in the arm but weak in the back part. Him six pack hard but him touch soft. Lucky thing. Voila. Oh no. Ooh yeah. We have to represent for the man them though. My man. Cause he's a damn good man. See, ain't nothing too good. I just wanna thank you. But there's one thing, I know I can have it all. Oh no. But there's just one thing that I wish. I wish your love was as good as you look. Wish your muscle was as big as you talk. Wish your kisses were as long as you were weak. For some reason you done too fast. That's my man. I know I won't leave my man. Oh no. And I hope that he will. But can't tell her whatever. You know man not gonna leave you cause you drop shot. Strong in the arm but weak in the back part. Him six pack hard but him touch soft. Lucky thing me have my bunny rabbit stashed off. But The fish with the your favorite position, me have a lock off for you. And even though the thing not so proper, as long as it's with you, it no matter. I wish your love was as good as your look. I wish you big as you talk. I wish your kisses were as long as you work weak. For some reason you done too fast. That's my man. I know I won't leave my man. Oh. And I hope that he will under. But soon tell you something again about him. Hold on, I can't tell you something else about him. No. Coming out for them other girls, you know. Not gonna be like them girls who leaves a good thing for worse. We're gonna make this thing work. Cause my baby, he put me first. See, I'm not leaving, oh no. I believe in love. You know what? Even though me I feel needed like my needing though. That's my skidda bang bang, skidda bang bang, yeah. Oh na 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 no. Shake it. You see, I lost my man in a fight last night. I caught him cheating with another chick. They were busy on the couch and the TV. I guess them never know I'd be back. So he was on his back, she was on her. And I swear I could hear her say, baby, please. Now he's trying to tell me it's not what it seems. All the neighbors, you know why you tell him? And I say, baby, I'm not mad that you're cheating. I know every man cheats, but all the girls in the world, we tell him, say, why such an ugly? And don't come tell me cause that won't make it no easier. Pack your things up and leave. I tell him what? One with him ugly. Say go, but can't hear you go. Sing a little louder, man. Go, now what? One with you. But can you have some man and ambition? Everything them pick up like garbage pan. I chew me a talk, don't it? I read talk, don't level. You know why? Them too girly. Them just a flashy round the world. My youth, too girly. Him do what? Him just a flashy round the world. Because him want one uptown, one downtown, one west skinny, one where we are 500 pound. Dark like night and a bleach we get brown. Wow, you can't calm down. Baby, I'm now mad at you. Pull it. I know every man cheats, but of all the girls in the world, who are such an ugly, see why such an ugly girl. But hold on now. Here what happened. This song is called Side Chick. You see, after I do all of them things there, after I treat him good and all these things, and him go cheat with the ugly girl, I know what it is to be a wife. So now me I play the side. Check it. It's too bad, but never fuck you before she did. Before the first touch, before the kids, before the marriage, before the ring. But we only human. We have to play the role that's given. I may never be your first lady, but the moral of the story is I'd rather be the girl with boom on the side than a woman who cries.
Yeah, of course. Live, you don't know, throwback style, you know the song.
Absolutely. Who not do the things them?
Right, may I say? Okay.
Papa, you not do what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, she said the woman them Nah, do what them fi do. What you fi do, you nah do.
Me a wife, you know.
Okay.
Can't be a part of them conversation then. Different league.
You have wife
Levels.
You have wife when nah do what them fi do.
Levels to it.
Kish, boy,
Levels.
Kish, you come prepared for that one while ago.
Because Kara,
Come out strong.
I cannot relate
Yeah,
to the
man.
boyfriend girlfriend level at all.
A different league, Kish in there. Yeah, man, Kish league different one.
No, but you see when Papa come now, we have to make sure we can bowl him some big stone.
Yeah, man, yeah.
River stone.
You slap where Yaka a while ago.
He's out.
All right, so big up, of course, to Ikea. Wonderful performance indeed. They don't know. I mean, it's a good time to go to the time signal. We go right to the time signal right now.
Real estate developers, contractors, hardwares, tradesmen, hoteliers. For the widest variety of hardware and plumbing supplies, come to Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing, 7A Ashenheim Road, Kingston 11. Call us at 758-0266. The time by Atlantic Hardware and Plumbing Supplies is
7 o'clock.
And we are on the button. We are out of time. Remember, you can catch What's the Scoop every Saturday. Courtney Ma kick things off 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. with the breakfast party.
Then Kishima Francis steps in at 1 to 2 p.m. Beer scoopings and sellings.
Woot,
You
woot,
see.
And then 6:15 to 7 o'clock, we link up with a WTS throwback performance. So you can catch us next week, same place, same time.
For sure.
Big up to the entire team.